And what happens here is that people always mistake this to go, well, everyone should always feel good. You people are, it's all about feeling good. And so if you don't feel good, you don't think it's the gospel. It doesn't have anything to do with feeling good. I think we've messed up emotion with edification in the church. And so we think that our job is to play on people's emotions. We've become such professional church builders. That it's all about getting people emotionally set for worship. Get them emotionally set for the Word. And a lot of what we're doing is really working on the emotional response of people. And I think we've confused that to think that if we can move their emotions, that's edification, that's exhortation, that's comfort. Getting people to feel good is not edification, exhortation, and comfort. Getting them to feel good doesn't mean you built them up. You understand what I mean? So it has nothing to do with emotions. I think we've messed this up. I've messed this up for too long. It's not about people come in and have to feel as if everything catered to their needs. Jesus didn't ever seem to enter a room and worry about catering to the needs, but He did build His kingdom one person at a time by speaking into people's hearts and speaking into people's lives. And obviously some things were easier, more palatable than others that the Lamb had to say. So it's not about did you feel good when you went in. It's certainly not about did you feel bad when you went in, because it's not about a feeling at all. It's about my soul, my spirit man being built up. And sometimes when my spirit man gets built up, if I'm going to build onto my house or I'm going to build into a room, I may have to tear a wall down. So sometimes edification is the removal of mindsets. And that hurts a little bit. And it's the knocking down of stuff. And you go, look, I can't build this on a bad foundation. So some of this stuff is going to painfully have to go. And so edification does require a sledgehammer every now and then. It's not a constant sledgehammer. You don't build a house with a sledgehammer, but you do knock a wall down with it. And so when it comes time to nailing nails into a wall, put your sledgehammer away and change hammers. And so edification does have to know the difference between what's there to tear down and what's there to build up. But we got to get away from this emotion stuff where it's all about how we feel when we come into the house of God, or it's all how we feel when we hear worship. It's all how we feel when we hear the Word. Because Jesus doesn't seem to concern Himself too much with the feel or the emotion as much as He does with building the soul, building the spirit man. And so some of that speaking, we're going to take that into account.